Have you ever felt it? Someone looks into your eyes just a moment longer than normal, and something inside you tightens. Your jaw stiffens. Your breathing changes. Your instinct says, "Look away." No insult. No danger. No reason. Yet your body reacts as if something bad is about to happen. Here's the unsettling truth. Your brain treats eye contact as a potential attack. And once you understand why, you'll realize most people have no idea how exposed they really are. Part 1. Your brain was built to fear eyes. Deep inside your brain, there's a structure older than language. The amygdala. It doesn't ask questions. It doesn't debate. It reacts. Snakes. Sudden movement. Unfamiliar silhouettes. And eyes. Neuroscientists made a disturbing discovery. Your brain contains neurons designed specifically to detect eyes, not faces, not emotions, eyes. In primates, researchers identified eye fixation cells that fire the instant another creature's eyes appear. Even worse, another group of neurons fires only when the gaze is mutual, meaning your brain knows when someone isn't just looking near you, but looking at you. When that happens, the amygdala activates like a silent alarm. Human brain scans confirm this. Looking directly into someone's eyes lights up the same fear circuitry as seeing a snake. Your brain doesn't think, "Is this person friendly?" It thinks, "Why are they focused on me?" Part 2 stares are never neutral. In the wild, staring is not curiosity. It's intention. Predators lock eyes before they strike. Dominant animals stare to assert rank. Submissive animals look away to survive. Among primates, eye contact decides hierarchy. A prolonged stare is a challenge. A broken gaze is submission. That rule never disappeared. It only became subtle. That's why confident people maintain eye contact longer. Anxious people feel exposed by it. In virtual reality experiments, when an avatar stared at participants, low-power individuals physically stepped back. High-power individuals stepped closer. Same stare, different internal status. Hormones influence this too. People given testosterone hold eye contact longer and feel less threatened by being stared at. Translation? A stare isn't about politeness. It's about who holds psychological ground. Part 3. When eye contact becomes overwhelming. For some people, eye contact doesn't feel intense. It feels unbearable. People with social anxiety describe it as being dissected without words. Heart rate spikes. Muscles tense. Thoughts fragment. Studies show socially anxious individuals overestimate how much others are watching them, misinterpret neutral gazes as hostile, experience exaggerated fight-or-flight responses. There's a reason. Under stress, the brain expands something called the cone of direct gaze. It widens the imagined angle of where someone's eyes might be pointing, meaning anxious people feel watched, even when they aren't. Autism shows a similar pattern. Many autistic individuals report that eye contact feels aggressive, intrusive, painfully intense. Brain scans reveal why. During eye contact, their amygdala can become hyperactive. The alarm doesn't whisper, it detonates. That's why many autistic people avoid eye contact instinctively. It's not social weakness. It's neurological overload. Part 4. Culture hid the instinct. It didn't erase it. Culture tells you what eye contact means. Instinct tells you what it feels like. In Western cultures, eye contact equals honesty, confidence, trust. In many Asian, African, and indigenous cultures, eye contact equals disrespect, challenge, arrogance. Japanese children are taught to soften their gaze. Native American children are often taught to avert it. And this starts early. Eye tracking studies show Western infants focus on mouths. Japanese infants focus on eyes. Culture trains attention. But it doesn't overwrite survival wiring. That's why misunderstandings happen. A respectful student looks dishonest. A confident speaker looks aggressive. Same eyes, different rule book. The instinct underneath remains unchanged. Part 5. The evil eye was a warning system. For thousands of years, humans believed something terrifying, that a stare could harm you. They called it the evil eye. Ancient Greece, Rome, the Middle East, India, the Mediterranean, everywhere. Blue eye amulets, protective charms, symbols over doorways. Why? Because people noticed something real. Being stared at with envy or hostility felt dangerous. Before neuroscience, people explained it with myth. Today, we explain it with biology. Your body reacts to hostile attention before logic has a chance to intervene. The myth wasn't stupid. It was primitive pattern recognition. Even modern language remembers it. Giving me the stink eye. I felt cursed. Old fear. New words. Part 6. Stare long enough and reality breaks. Now this is where things get unsettling. Go into a dim room. Stand in front of a mirror. Stare into your own eyes. Don't move. Don't shift focus. After a few minutes, your face will change. In a real psychological study, 66% saw grotesque distortions. 28% saw a different person. Nearly half saw full monsters. This is the Troxler effect. When you fix your gaze, your brain stops refreshing details. Edges fade. Features dissolve. Your brain fills the gaps with memory and fear. That's why mirrors dominate horror folklore. Bloody Mary, mirror rituals, covering mirrors at night. Not because mirrors are cursed, but because prolonged eye contact destabilizes perception. Your brain was never meant to sustain a stare, not even with yourself. Part 7. The gaze that controls minds. In the 1700s, Franz Mesmer shocked Europe. He healed people by staring at them. Patients fainted, convulsed, entered trances. He claimed it was animal magnetism. Later science revealed the truth. It was hypnosis. A fixed gaze narrows awareness, weakens resistance, amplifies suggestion. That's why hypnotists use staring. Cult leaders lock eyes. Interrogators hold your gaze. Breaking eye contact breaks influence. That's also why staring contests feel intense. Blink and you lose. Not physically, psychologically. Part 8. Even fake eyes change your behavior. Now for the most disturbing part. Eyes don't even have to be real. In experiments, researchers placed images of eyes in cafeterias, near honesty boxes, on streets. Result? People stole less, littered less, acted more ethically, just because they felt watched, even when they knew the eyes were fake. Your brain doesn't care. Being watched triggers ancient survival logic. Reputation matters. Punishment is possible. So behavior changes. Eyes don't just threaten you, they discipline you. Part 9. Why silent eye contact is more dangerous than words. Words can be ignored. Eye contact cannot. A stare communicates. I see you. I'm evaluating you. You can't hide. Silence plus eye contact forces the other person to project meaning. Fear fills the gaps. That's why confident people don't overuse it, and manipulators do. The real truth about eye contact. Eye contact feels threatening because it strips away distance. It collapses space. It removes ambiguity. It tells your nervous system, you are seen. That's not comfort. That's exposure. The next time someone locks eyes with you, notice what your body does before your thoughts catch up. Because once you understand the power of a gaze, you'll realize something unsettling. The most dangerous conversations don't use language. They use attention. And most people have no idea what theirs is revealing.